spilling up the gossip, got the mind locked in. From God Creek jungles to the grind and sin. Good vibes, hate crimes, and the messy splits. Street T podcast, we uncovering bits.
Mic check, real talk, ain't no filter, friend. Truth bomb, street tales, the saga won't end. Every shade of life, we sipping tea real stiff, discussing the highs, the lows, the secrets we keep.
Yo.
Yizzo. What's up, world?
What's happening?
Hey. Y'all tapped into the streets T, gang. Today is May 27th.
May 27th.
This month over already.
Over with.
Like, bro, this time be going by so fast,
It's
bro.
the last Tuesday?
Bro, we halfway through the year, bro.
It's the last Tuesday?
Last Tuesday of
the
the month.
month.
We was just getting snowed on like 2 weeks ago. Now it's damn near done with the summer.
Yeah.
And it's cold outside. This shit crazy. Hey, Gio, what's happening, gang? What's up with my light-skinned friend? Appreciate you for tapping in, gang. Go ahead and share this while you in here.
Excuse my hand.
My man ain't doing nothing but fucking my visual effects up.
You
know what I'm saying?
You did.
Go ahead and share this, cause I'm about to do the same.
Share.
I got a couple little topics I want to talk about today. I'm gonna let everybody go ahead and get tapped in. I just want to say that your Knicks is gonna get their fucking face beat off today.
Oh, you see me?
You see my man?
Me?
He's real festive. Snap the camera. Snap the camera back.
On?
Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all main man in his Nick attire. You see main man Nick attire?
Yeah.
I just want to throw out there, I already done scraped him for 20 Jimmy Bones on this series, though. You know what I'm saying? I already done scraped him for 20 Jimmy Bones on this series.
It's cool. You did.
Because
I'm sharing it live, man.
My man called me and said, "What the Halliburton?" I said, "Yeah, he did that to you. He did that to you." Like, yeah.
Hey, first of all, for the record, F. Halliburton. First of all, let's start there. Hey, F. Halliburton. Yeah, y'all see me. I'm on my Knicks shit. Like, yeah, I mean, what's this game? What is this game 4?
Game 4.
Man, come on, man. We will be victorious tonight. Yo, first of all, let's start there. Shout out to the Knicks.
Is it
2-1? It'll be 2-2. Your series tied by the end of the night. What we talking about?
Hey, Gio, what's up, gang? What's up with you, man? What's new? We gonna talk about a couple different topics today. Jasmine Hernandez. Appreciate you for tapping in. Where you been at?
Jasmine, what's up with it?
I don't never see you outside.
Jasmine, what's up with it?
Damn, you ain't gotta work 24 hours a day. Bring your ass outside sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Sharia, appreciate you for tapping in.
One time, rides for the rise, man. Hey, Gio, what's up?
Rise for the rise?
Man,
one time.
Erie, save the youth. 814, save the youth.
Say the date, Saturday, July 19th, 2025, man. Motorcycle parade and showcase. Cruisers, baggers, sports bikes, Can-Ams, and trikes. Local musicians gonna be in the building. Local vendors gonna be turned up. Local food trucks gonna be around tasting good.
Around.
And local artists gonna be around painting and doing shit that they good at.
Hey, I'm gonna make sure I bring my appetite.
I'm bringing my appetite and a 600. I need to rent somebody's bike. I need to rent somebody's bike. Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Oh.
BBM?
Look who in the building.
I like my BBM.
We was waiting on niggas, man. What's up with niggas?
Hey, Jasmine said, hi. I thought I was the topic. I was about to say, what the fuck you do?
What the helly?
Nah, what the fuck you? But you funny as fuck. What the hell?
What the helly?
Hey, yo, it's quite strange. Soon as she walk in the fucking building, it's crazy. Soon as she walk in the building, KC Lowry tap into our motherfucking live. KC Lowry, your ass ain't been in our chat in weeks.
Yeah, what's up with you? What's up with you?
I'm on your ass. Nah, what's good, KC, man? Free my man.
Secret concoction by your foot.
If you know, you know. Free my man.
You know. What's up?
Nah, man, pass it under the table,
Larry,
man.
what's up?
By y'all that thing. Hey, yo, we need more performers. Hey, well, listen, Gio, how your peoples talk to my peoples, man? I might come out of retirement.
Hey, yeah, if y'all watching this live and y'all want to be a part of the 814 Save the Youth Rides for a Rise, make sure y'all inbox the Firefox page, Geo page, my page, anybody that's like even in affiliated with it, we'll get you the link to where you can sign up for it.
I also want y'all to understand the gravity and the magnitude of this event, right? So this event is like damn near taking place at Roar on the Shore.
Yeah.
So understand, if y'all knew what Roar on the Shore was, understand the magnitude and the gravity of what's going on with this event. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people got their hands tapped in. We need some more performers.
Juneteenth.
Ride for Rods for Geo.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Don't be hugging on that." I'm crying. Casey Lowry said, "Don't be hugging on that."
Hey, the show is about to be over before it starts. He gonna be like, "She ain't coming back. She ain't coming back up there."
Don't start that shit.
Hey, Jasmine said, "What's the topics?" Yo ass not being outside is the topic, motherfucker. Where you been?
Man.
No, I'm just talking shit. All right, so we got a couple different topics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and slide into mine.
Yeah. The topic is flaw or flag.
The flag or flaw is the topic, man. Flag or flaw is the topic.
And we got a bunch of stuff to talk about, and we gonna ask y'all the chat.
Is it flag or flaw?
Is it flag or flaw? Meaning red flag or just a flaw?
Flaw.
You know what I mean?
So I want to start off first, and I want to talk about. First, I want to say the fight in the movies.
First of all, hello Kiki, how are you?
Who is that right there? What persona we got today? Who that?
Who is that?
Who that?
Madeline.
Madeline is crazy. As she sipped her cognac.
Madeline.
So.
Hey, I gotta speak on that.
That whole fight in the movies, y'all seen that?
Y'all done fucked with the white people.
Hey yo, y'all messing with the white people money?
No. Let me try to do it this way.
For one, y'all in Mill Creek acting a fool. I don't think people knew where they was at. For one,
I sent you that comment.
I seen a racial ass comment. We gonna talk about that.
That's why I sent that. So I just want to say one thing about it is.
And I'm gonna segue into why they make comments like that though. So go ahead.
Yeah, y'all done fucked up and went up to the white people peace of mind.
Talk
and
closer
shit.
into the joint.
And I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that.
Yeah.
But y'all done went up there and fucked with the white people peace of mind and shit.
Yeah.
They was all in the back of the section standing there looking like this and shit. They don't mind y'all fighting down the way and shit like that. Once y'all start coming up to the movie theater and the mall and shit.
Once y'all
and shit
start
like
going
that,
in Mill Creek.
All they gonna do. See, I can't get into conspiracy
You really messed up
shit.
now, Mr. Anderson.
Didn't somebody say something about that on the joint?
Yeah, on the comment. So pull that up.
something.
Matter of fact, did you take a picture of the comment, right?
Right here.
So
right?
yeah, go on that. So in the midst of the world and the city talking about the fight that happened in the movies, one very ignorant, racist Caucasian person made a crazy racist comment. Now put it back. And that comment said they need to open a theater on Parade Street and keep them down there with their new Erie Bank.
Ain't that
so? Remember a couple weeks ago how me and you were talking and I said that they were gentrifying and diversifying the city?
Yeah.
They are pushing all of the black people into one spot. And this proves it, right? You got the Erie Bank. You got Triple D's. You got a Taste of Love.
Yeah.
You got all of these black establishments moving onto Parade Street.
You just now what?
No.
That ain't nothing but black people State Street.
Right. That is the Black State Street. How they have Chinatown in certain cities, that's the Black State Street.
They want your ass off of State Street.
Absolutely.
When all that shit, when Reflections and all that shit was down at every other club before then, it was just too many complaints.
They are literally pushing us over and over and over to the point where y'all damn near gonna be in a terrorist. Watch.
The terrorist
Listen,
is crazy.
you wanna know why?
But it ain't. You definitely not off with that. Like that's crazy.
What?
Like that they doing that.
Like look
You
at
know
the
what I'm
Erie
saying?
Black Bank. Let's take Ashton Jones.
Now you know that damn bank
Let's-
ain't for no white
let's
people.
take Ashton
And
Jones
I'm
and
not
just-
being racist or anything like that.
Let's take Ashton Jones and throw his face on a flyer.
Oh man.
Let's throw this young black successful man on a flyer. You want to know why? Because this young black man went to Strong Vincent.
Yeah.
This young black
I
man
don't know
is
why you trying to sit there and act like you scared
this
of
young
dog rats.
this young black man is no, and this ain't no. Listen, I grew up since like second grade with Ashton Jones. That is my guy, hand in hand, through and through.
Salute.
This is
salute to him.
This is not a jab at you, Ashton, or the Erie Bank. I'm just letting y'all know the hidden agenda behind that was saying, hey, let's take this black man who's plugged in, who graduated from Strong Vincent, who went to high school, who's tapped into the black community. Let's take this black man who's tapped into the black community. Let's throw his face real big on a billboard so when black people ride by, they know where to go bank at. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you take Mayor Joe Schimber, right? Mayor Joe Schimber. I ain't never seen my man do no publicity on Parade Street. But guess what? When it was voting time, guess where he was at? Shaking hand at Triple D's.
Oh man.
You feel what I'm saying? Because
I saw that too, though.
They gotta tap into the black vote. I understand. It's politics. I definitely get it. It's politics.
Yeah.
But I need y'all other black people to understand. Look at the message.
Y'all got a bank account down on Parade Street?
No, I got one on State Street, right in a bank with them. With them.
Damn.
With them. You hear me? No, I'm just talking. Hey, so understand that there are definitely hidden things that's going on in the
Ain't
city.
shit hidden. What you keep saying hidden for?
Now, on the flip side, I'm
They
sorry.
blatantly doing it, right?
Doing it. Ain't no more hidden shit.
On the flip side, you
Just
got
like that person said, hey, they should build a motherfucking theater down there
Next down to their
with their bank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
really not hiding.
that ain't no hiding. Like,
y'all really not
send them
hiding it.
monkeys down the way and let them play down there.
Send the monkeys
It
to
made
the
it worse
forest.
because they just had bonnets and shower jackets and shit on. It just.
Hey, yo, and listen, when y'all was in
then
the
the
movie,
nigga only had 3 dreads, and then they sitting there saying, "Who is that?"
y'all was
And
tugging on my man last 3 dreads he had.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
That's fucked up, man. Listen, I ain't gonna cap. Fighting in the movies, when they turned on them lights, it'd have been 3-4 people bleeding. Bro, what? By the time them lights came on, this knife would have came off my hip, and y'all would have been trying to stop the bleeding when the lights came on.
Oh, man.
Y'all have been like, yo, what
But
Dave
you know,
Chappelle said? He said, I'm
fucked
bleeding.
Up fighting up there for real. Not saying that, you know.
For one, I didn't know Tinseltown had security. Where do the security be at? I've never seen a security guard in Tinseltown until
You
that
never
fight.
needed it, but when them niggas got to fighting, they was out there.
Hey,
They probably
they
came
was
from
out
next
there.
door. They probably wasn't even. Yo, motherfuckers was probably next door.
my man was trying to secure
City was
bull.
right next door.
They probably was
I was like, damn, where did the security come?
The security
They
come
don't
from
got
in
it. They
Tinseltown.
called next door and was like, "Hey, they fighting next
They
door."
fighting
Can
next
you come
door.
secure
They
this
like,
shit?
they fighting in the movies?
The
They called
motherfuckers was at
Oh,
SNS.
they called the dispensary. Hey, you know the dispensary right there? They called the dispensary security.
Yeah,
like,
they
man,
wasn't
get
no
over
damn
here.
security.
She said they was at. She said they was at SNS.
Hey, yo. So listen.
SNS is retarded.
Yeah. So listen, since he just said outside bonnets, PJs, and slippers says it all.
Don't start no shit.
So y'all have to understand, right? That the more that y'all live up to this stereotype,
Yeah.
the more you're gonna see comments like the one we seen today, right? So this is gonna bring me back to my segue, like I said.
Oh, you ain't seen shit.
I
Yeah,
seen
if they
a-
put that out, just imagine what the fuck they say.
This is
behind
why they
closed
put it
doors.
out, though. I'm gonna tell you why. I just seen a black man say some ignorant shit. Is that my man Boombox?
My boombox was going up.
So I mess with you, boy. I mess with you. So this ain't no. Don't take this personal. This is all out of love. But
So who
I'm
you
just proving a
talking about?
point. Andre Jenkins, senior, junior. I don't know which one, but Andre Jenkins. Andre Jenkins made a status, and depending on how you want to put it up, depending on how you look at this status,
When was that, man?
it says it all.
When was that, man?
This happened after the man with the violin got beat up.
Oh, okay.
So understand that the man with the violin is autistic, which means, I don't know if y'all know what autistic means, but it means he's on the spectrum, which means his brain doesn't always work at the capacity a normal person work. Sometimes they even work more proficient and efficient. You'll have an autistic person who's a fucking IT genius.
Very smart,
He
very
can break
smart.
down a computer and do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he can't. He doesn't have full range of control of his emotions and mental stability. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right.
He may be super smart with a computer, but he may have a temper of 10 hawks.
Okay.
You
I
feel what
see
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So understand that they are not in full control of their actions, reactions, body motions, and movements.
Okay.
Dre Jenkins made a status after all of that happened, and he said this right here. Y'all doing all this bullshit behind this grown ass with that damn violin. He should have kept his hands to himself. I don't give a F about no so-called conditions. Now that, I'm going to keep going, then I'm going to stop. He put his grown ass hands on some kids and got what comes with it. He wasn't no victim. He was the aggressor and lost. People get their ass kicked every day out here.
So
Leave that there.
Okay.
So the boy hit them first?
Yeah, that's what they said. So the bus driver said that the autistic dude hit him first, which you're going to get that out of an autistic person, which is why I feel like this shit was completely ignorant.
But this is the thing that it's not all the way, and it's nobody's name. I don't think the kids knew he was autistic at that time.
They don't. They probably couldn't differentiate it.
Right.
But for you to be a grown-ass adult, if one of the kids would have said this, it would have been understandable. But for you to be a full grown-ass, fully developed brain man saying some dumbass shit like this, I'm only upset because I have an autistic cousin.
Now I'm lost on what had happened. So it was
he bumped one of the young
grown
boys.
up.
Yeah,
adult?
it was an adult.
Okay.
I
So
guess
the boy that plays the violin is an adult or a child?
he be downtown all the time. I'm
Which
not
one
sure.
is he adult or a child?
They said he was a grown man.
I didn't see.
They said he was a grown man. They said it's a grown man.
The person with the violin.
Yeah,
was
the person
adult.
with the grown man is the adult.
Okay.
I guess the way the bus driver broke it down is he bumped one of the boys with the violin.
Okay.
The young boy turned around and got to turning up on him.
Okay.
The man swung at the young boy.
Yeah.
With the violin?
Yeah, the man with the violin swung at the young boy. I don't know if he tried to hit him with the violin, but he made an aggressive move towards the young boy.
Yeah.
The young boy and all his friends punched on him, stumped him out, put him to sleep outside.
Okay.
That's a double-edged sword.
No, it is. And this is
it
why.
definitely is.
But you want to know what? This is what makes the situation fucked up. And this is why Caucasian people make dumbass comments like that. Because look what you got a grown-ass black man saying. You didn't have this grown man saying, hey, the young boys didn't know his mental condition. They made a mistake.
Yeah.
It won't happen again. I talked to my nephew. They were protecting themselves, but they didn't know. They're going to know next time.
Yeah.
Do you feel what I'm saying? It was so many words that you could have put it in besides
That one
putting it
boy that-
ignorantly.
Was he wrong though?
Yes, because autistic
I
people.
think half and half. I don't think he was all the way wrong.
You want to know why you're wrong?
Because that one guy that made that video talking about the one that had a lot of shares and shit,
Yeah.
he was talking about, oh, these niggas this, and I'll go shoot their house up and this and that. Everybody was feeling that video.
What? What John?
And that one guy was kind of
Who?
aggressive.
Who? I don't know. I don't know that situation.
It was a video that was shared. He was like, find the fucking parents and this, that, and the third. And he was like, these niggas need to die. And if that was my kids, I'll go shoot them up. He was pretty fucking aggressive. And motherfuckers was sharing that shit 582 times.
Listen,
in that motherfucker.
Dre shit got shared too. But
Yeah, but the one boy that he has I gotta find his fucking video.
because I don't know the parameters to speak on that. I don't know the. So
everybody spoke on that.
So wait, on this situation right here.
On that situation, he said them little niggas gotta die.
Now, because so you have to think about it like this, right?
Oh, so the dude that you talking about was talking about the violin and the autistic
He
thing
said
too?
that them niggas should have never put their hands on him.
Because
now
they didn't-
he didn't know that the boy hit them with the violin first because the way you could tell by
Even
the way
still,
that he said the video.
Yeah.
but listen, he's autistic, right?
The guy that did
the
the video
kids
didn't
didn't
know.
know that. The kids didn't know that the young
So
boy.
they're not all the way wrong.
No, they're not. My quarrel is not with the young boys. The young boys did what they were supposed to do. They
Okay.
neutralized the threat.
Right.
By all means, my man, neutralize the threat. This grown-ass man put his hands on you. You as a child, you and your friends did what y'all was supposed to do. Y'all put him down.
All right, so what you saying?
What I don't like is the ignorance condoning and them putting him down after the circumstances came out.
Okay.
You know this man is autistic and you're condoning and them putting him down.
Okay.
So now guess what? If they know he autistic, if he was to do it again, they gonna whoop his ass the same way because he just condoned in it.
Well, let's go back a little
but
bit.
Autistic. If he hit him again, though,
That's the
like
thing,
what
too,
do you
walk
do?
away, bro?
Do you really walk
No,
away
you
and
gotta-
hit
Do
him
you hit a
again?
go
woman?
back
Do
a
you hit a
little
woman
bit.
when she hit you back?
No,
We have refrain over not hitting our woman.
but you got to go back a little bit.
So
or
if,
he being
if you on a
trained
bus,
his
if you on
actions at home.
my thing is this: if you on a bus and a woman comes on a bus and smack you in the face with a violin, you're
He's
gonna be
going
like,
off.
no.
He going the fuck
I'm gonna
off.
beat her ass, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'm gonna analyze it first though. If
You
I
ain't
see,
analyzing
no, honestly,
shit.
if I see she's
You gonna
visible-
let this motherfucker
I'm not.
sit up
If I
here
see,
and lie
nah,
like that?
bro. If I see she
capping.
autistic,
He
He
capping
capping.
like a
nah, bro, that's real
motherfucker.
nigga shit, bro.
No,
Nigga, you ain't-
you can't
if I
see
see
somebody being autistic.
Yes, you
though.
can,
No,
bro.
you can't. Not at that time.
Not
The kids
all
ain't see that
times.
shit.
Yes, you can though. Depending on how boy talk. For one, autistic people don't speak regular. For one, there's a speech impediment.
Well, this is the thing. Maybe
There's a
those-
speech impediment for
Maybe
one.
those kids
Okay,
is not
okay.
trained to. They're not
And
trained
that's-
to identify that shit. And then on top of that, it starts
And that's
at
why my
home
problem's
too.
not
With
with
both
the kids.
sides. But this is the thing. It starts at both sides at home.
It does.
Is he being trained to control his autistic motions?
Right.
You got to go that back
Which
too.
is why the problem itself ain't my problem. It's what people are saying about the problem.
Well, you
is
can't
what
say
pissed
that.
me off.
Why are you
pull up the status again, bro? Pull it up again so I can write it
Chauncey
down.
said you can't link autism with being violent because autism doesn't make you violent.
In some cases, it do. My little cousin is autistic and he has a hell of a temper. He has a hell of a temper.
So that's why I said, is he being trained at home to control his reactions and shit?
But this is my thing, though.
But I ain't trying to be rude or anything.
It was.
Is he gonna keep his hands to himself this time?
It was the context of how he said this is what bothered me. This is why you have white people saying put him in the zoo with the other monkeys.
Well, you
this right here.
That's an opinion.
This is an opinion.
Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion.
Right, but
and you're
each one
feel.
teach one. This ain't what we supposed to be showing them motherfuckers under us.
But that's the thing. It's such a double-edged sword. Ain't nobody speaking on why he threw the first punch.
He's autistic. He get a pass, bro.
No, he do
No, he
not.
does. Yes, legally he does. If an autistic person was to shoot you, do you know he will not go to jail?
Bro, if an autistic motherfucker was to swing a violin at a cop, they popping his
and
ass
guess what?
in
When
the
he go to
middle
court,
of the
and guess
street
what?
and
When
they
he
gonna
go to
get
court,
off.
no, when he goes to court,
They
that
getting
person
off.
who hit the cop is gonna get out of jail because he's not legally fit to stand trial. He's not mentally capable of standing trial. This is a real thing.
Okay.
I'm not making this shit
I know
up.
it's not,
You
but
ha-
it's gonna fall back on the parents because the parents are
Dude was
responsible.
grown. Dude was grown.
It doesn't matter.
And there's no parents. He's responsible
stay-
for himself. This is why the police are saying there's going to be charges filed. The police don't care who swung first. This nigga has mental issues. Y'all going to jail.
No, there is still something that needs to be accounted for.
And it's a sad situation that they're going to jail because they was defending themselves. I'm
Right.
not saying what
Because
they
they're
did was
niggas.
wrong.
So you,
'Cause they're niggas,
so you
'cause
might not go to
everybody-
jail behind it.
You
no,
don't
the reason why
broadcast
they
it
going
like
to
that,
jail is
though.
because niggas was online complaining about niggas jumping that boy.
Facts.
That's the only reason why they going to
Renee
jail.
Bryan said he's 23 and the kids were surrounding and speaking to him aggressively, and the bus driver said he shoved the boy away from him. So y'all was circling him, and he pushed you out his face.
Where's the fucking
Chauncey
video?
said the jails is filled with people with mental issues. The law don't care.
They do, and you right. There is mental people in jail. You're right, but there is a such thing of not mentally fit to stand trial.
Right.
Yeah, you're right on that part.
Taiwan Taylor said Chauncey Brown, they didn't know from my understanding. Nah, they probably didn't know he was autistic. And that's why I said my problem aren't with these kids, gang. Don't get me misconstrued. My problem are not with the kids. My problem is grown ass Dre. No offense to you, Dre. It's all love. You my guy. My problem's with grown ass Dre saying what he said. I feel like it's condoning in their actions. And even though the actions may have been justified, they're still not what you want to teach another. For one of y'all could have whooped him. For one, all four of y'all downed him.
How many kids was it?
4.
Chauncey
4?
also said, look at Rodney Hinton. He's facing the death penalty and he has mental issues.
And guess what? Rodney Hinton, listen,
That's
Rodney
when
Hinton.
they killed the
Yeah,
couple
Rodney
of
Hinton. They
his
said
sons?
Rodney Hinton wasn't driving a car.
Damn.
So I feel like that's a lot of stuff that's going to come out behind that too. They said Rodney Hinton wasn't never driving that car. A black lady was driving that car and she died. That's why she didn't get
look.
talked about.
So then Renee Bryan said the violent case smacked the boy on accident on a crowded bus that was standing room only. The initial contact was not intentional, and the young man should have realized that and let it go. Him and his friends should not have verbally ganged up on him.
Yeah, bro, because listen, an autistic person is like, I don't know. My problem
I
ain't
mean,
with
the way
problem.
my whole thing is I'm not really.
Accidentally hit them, and then the little boys.
You gotta
wanted
think
to
it's
get
after
active
school
and
time.
shit.
They got active on him.
Okay.
And y'all did what y'all did to protect yourself. I'm not gonna comment on that part. But Dre is a grown ass man. We gotta do better. That
He might have felt like he was just keeping it real.
that was his family. He said that was his family.
Oh, well,
he said that was his family.
That jumped him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're not gonna like stick up for your family.
We gotta do better. It was better wording. We gotta do better.
You can't attack a motherfucker on how they.
I
word
can't.
their
I
shit.
felt like that
He-
condoning. I
he's
felt like that
sticking up for his
condoning.
family.
So why are we attacking a white man for saying put him in the zoo?
because that ain't his family.
Wait,
Man,
said
come on,
put
gang.
who in the
I'm
zoo?
saying
He's
when he
talking
said
about the
throw on
white
Parade
dude.
Street.
He's
Why are
talking
we
about the white
attacking
dude.
him?
with the theater fight.
Shit, you got off the comment quick. You didn't give me no time.
Oh, go ahead. Well, I'm
I
just
was
saying,
gonna-
why we attacking him?
Because we was gonna
I
get
just
on
felt
him.
like the hidden message behind that was wrong.
Okay, I hear
That's
you.
all. We can move on though. My bad.
No, I hear you.
I mean, well, shit.
You want to bring that?
I don't really like speaking on shit like that until I see both sides of the story.
And that's why,
fully.
I ain't gonna speak on the kids and do it.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, these kids out here got a bad rap already.
It's the year that YNs right now. It's the year of the YNs, bro.
First of all, let's talk about YN in the derogatory.
The derogatory meaning.
The way they pushing this whole YN thing and making it like,
because the young bulls is living up to it.
But making it like a commercialized thing. That's like making nigga, and we gonna segue into that in a minute. But it's like making nigga commercial. Like motherfuckers is on TV. Oh, YNs versus so and so. It's like, wait, what? We not gonna be okay with niggas playing the niggas versus the so and so on it like a basketball game or a football game or anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man.
So what is the whole thing about what they
Young
call
niggas.
a YN?
Oh, the young niggas. A YN is a young nigga. Strap toting, sneaking your daughter window, Kia boy.
Blicky with the switches on
with
it.
the switchy. You feel what I'm saying?
With the switches on
Ski
it.
mask in 80-degree weather. You know what I'm saying? Big Montclair coat on and it's 90 degrees outside because you got a chopstick under there. Them is the YNs.
You know what? I'm glad that you went into this because let's just go into this little thing real quick.
Hey, Lynn, thank you
Black
for tapping
men
in.
are the most unprotected creature on this planet.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Y'all are so unprotected.
Yeah, that's definitely
so sad.
been
because we instantly the aggressors. That's what's wrong.
No, it's just that y'all are like
I agree.
We are looked at as threats.
No,
we are walking.
Y'all walking guards for real, but y'all just sleep. So
no, we are walking guards, but what they look at us as is
threats.
Yeah,
we're aggressive.
The reason why they look at you because you're a threat is because one, you still sleep, and then two, everybody else see your light and your power and shit, but y'all. Mm-hmm. So when you do flex a little bit in front of another race, it's either
Karma. What's good, Karma? Appreciate you for tapping in.
What do I want to say?
She talking shit. My bad.
It's either intimidating to a motherfucker or it's a turn on. So y'all gotta understand the power that y'all hold. They ready to kill y'all motherfuckers off for real. So all them little YNs is just running around, unguided and uncontrolled and shit like that. They trying to have these motherfuckers check out of here before they turn 21.
The life expectancy in Chicago is 20.
Shit, I thought it was 18.
Of a YN. That shit crazy.
So it's like motherfuckers can sit here and talk this shit all day, but ain't nobody making no actions on changing no minds of nobody.
Rods for the rods.
You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out Gio.
All it is just another RIP or damn, that's fucked up. Ain't nobody really taking no active action on trying to.
Tawan Taylor said there is a video. People need to see the whole video. The kid that was the original one didn't know the other kids. People are speaking without facts. Oh, okay. So that mean they just punched on him and they didn't know each other.
What you mean?
Lynn Adams, appreciate you for tapping in. We record it and post it and kind of make our own people look bad. Hey yo, so what else is going on in the city right now?
The Joan, the Joan about they not letting people comment on the
the sexual Joan.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if that was the thing to bring that up though. Boy is a creep for that.
What the fuck is going on?
Snacks Orloff was like whatever the fuck his name is. Some Orloff, Michael Orloff. What the fuck is his name?
I can't remember.
Snacks Orloff on the book. It's a white dude. He be around everybody. He be around. He got a whole bunch of like sexual batteries against the minor, indecent assault. Like he was doing some freak shit with a child. And like everybody like talking about it.
Is he well known in the black community?
Yeah. He was dating a black girl. He was dating a popular black girl too. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say her name because she deactivated her social media and shit.
All right, well, who the black girl?
I'll tell you after the show.
You calling out everybody to fuck yo?
He got to. He a pedophile. You got to call him out. They don't get no passes.
But
I ain't going to tell his girlfriend, though, because then she going to receive. I'll tell you after we get off. I ain't holding it from you. I just don't want to put it on here for people who don't know. Because she be around. She good people. She a sweetheart. So I don't want to do that to her. But he's a creep.
Hey, did y'all hear the tenderness on him? Like she a sweetheart.
I was being compassionate for her. I was being compassionate. She don't got nothing to do with nothing. Her name wasn't in the article. Shit, she ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
But you know what's gonna come with that. You know what's gonna come. I was just about to say, you know what's gonna come with that.
Y'all don't use that. Y'all don't use that.
But no, other people are gonna use it. They're gonna say she know what the type shit he was on and blah blah blah.
That's like saying a woman knew who laid down and had a baby.
Kiki, shut the fuck up.
What the fuck do you mean? She dated him before she laid down and had a baby with him.
Hey, Kiki, it's giving he nowhere and shit. That's all.
That's all.
Y'all corny as shit. Y'all corny as
But watch
shit.
it then after show. I appreciate you so much.
Hey, he said he told back in the day also. Who told back in the day? Casey Larry? Who told back in the day? Casey Larry said he told back. No, I'm gonna just because I know she deactivated all her social media, so I ain't gonna throw that off. But
What you
era,
deactivating shit for?
the era I come from, them niggas don't get no love. You a
Nah, I feel
pedophile, you a creep, you a molester, you don't get no love. I should have put his face up here for real. You gets no love from me, gang.
Yeah.
Only
Hey,
niggas
Karma,
don't get
man.
no
listen,
love.
man. Niggas fuck with you. Be like, relax, my
little
nigga.
Karma.
Thank you for tapping in. Share the
Appreciate
love.
Facts. Share the love.
Will you turn your phone down, nigga?
She funny as. This gotta be the worst. This gotta.
You turn your phone down.
Hey, yo.
Turn your phone down, nigga.
Yeah, when you told him to turn the shit down.
Flag or flaw? Flag or flaw? Big flag.
Big flag.
Oh shit. So situation with the man on the bus. Flag or flaw? No, Dre Jenkins comments. Flag or flaw?
Flag.
Flag or flaw?
Can you tell me which one?
Red
So
flag.
flag is wrong. Flaw is like he didn't know no better.
Just
He was
made a
just made a
mistake.
comment. Yeah. Flag or flaw?
You gonna be like, oh, that's your people, so you just trying to be. Da, da,
Oh,
da.
you flawing it out?
No, I just feel as though he ain't wrong for his comment.
Flaw.
Flaw.
I'm going with flag.
So flaw is the fact that
flaw
Flaw
is he
is-
just was speaking.
It was
he-
just some
he
like,
ain't
you
no
know, it
better.
wasn't
He-
really, it's just a flaw. It's a flaw.
Flag
It's
is like you
flawed
was
in
wrong
your
for
judgment.
doing that, yeah.
Flawed in your judgment. But a red flag, flag rings red flag.
Yeah, flag mean red flag.
that's how that nigga talk though. I don't know, like
Red flag. Fighting the movie. Flag or flaw?
Now fighting the movie is yeah, that's flag. That's red flag to me. I don't know.
Fight-
That one
I'm about to ask you a
I'm
follow-up
gonna
question.
say flaw. I'm gonna say
what
flaw.
happened though?
I
I
say
don't
flaw.
know.
Because that's the thing is we don't know what happened.
How did y'all end up punching on the man with 3 dreads? Hey, yo, the security guard was wrapping his arms around his dreads. You seen the bald spot at the top?
Oh,
Shorty
man.
was kicking the shit out of his joint. I was like, yo, why is the security not helping? Like, she was still kicking him, bro. And
Whoever
and
the
security
girlfriend
guard
was, she
holding
was
him.
no
Hey,
fucking
you see
help.
Bull come through, he came through, hit him with the
He boxed. He boxed. He hit his ass with the.
When he pulled back on them steps, that motherfucker was like,
Hey, he put. He was like, said he put his dreads back.
what? He stepped back, he was like,
He said he reattached his dreads. He was like, God damn it. Hooked him.
the dread hood. You know,
Alright,
the hoods
so
with the
that
dreads
was
on it.
that was flag or flaw.
At the movie theater?
Yeah,
I can't see. This is so fucked up because they only show a little bit.
yeah, they did. That's why I ain't comment on it for real.
I think it's flaw because it depends.
I
It
think it's
depends on
flaw
what
too.
happens. It
I'm
depends
gonna
on
go
what
flaw
happens.
because he could have very well
Cause you
turned
ain't
around
gonna
and
get
slapped
your
one of
ass
them.
up like that for no reason.
Yeah,
by no
he
niggas.
could have turned around and slapped one of them. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Like
Yeah.
so,
And it's automatically like you gotta react.
I'ma
to
say
certain
flaw.
things.
I'll say flaw because I don't know.
even the
whole thing.
situation with the young boys on the bus, I'll count that as a flaw. That ain't even a flag to
Yeah,
me.
'cause
That's
that's
a
a
flaw.
double-edged
That's
sword.
situational. You was trying to get up out that situation. I understand.
That was a double-edged sword.
The dude racist comment, flag or flaw?
Flag. That's flag on the play. Red flag.
All right,
because-
let me ask you this. These niggas keep giving these white people shit to talk about, so I say it's a flaw.
The reason why I
To a
say
degree.
The reson why I say
That's what
flag-
my whole thing was with Dre's comment. You giving room for people to make comments like this when you say shit like that.
The reason why I think it's a I think it's a what was it?
Flag or flaw?
And we talking about what
We
again?
talking about
Oh,
the comments that he
comment.
made. Yeah.
The reason why is because a lot of people really believe, like people will tell you when you use, like when you so-called pull the race card, that racism isn't a thing anymore. This is not the 1960s.
That
and
showed it
all of
was.
this. That shows that it's still alive.
It's still alive. Look at the white lady who just
Why
called a
y'all
little black
think
boy a
this shit is
nigga.
gone? This
No,
shit
we
ain't
don't
never
think it's
left.
gone, but people like to use that to hide behind.
Remember she raised $700,000 for calling a little boy a nigga?
Yeah.
She raised $700,000 in a GoFundMe
Oh,
for
can
calling
we
a little
talk
black
about
boy
how
a
they
nigga.
changing the definition of nigga?
Oh my goodness.
Can we
So,
talk
what was your
about that,
definition
please?
of nigger? What was your definition of nigga that you was raised
Nigger,
on?
with the ER.
Nigger with the ER.
With the ER.
I'm so fucking confused.
It was an ignorant person. So the definition of a nigger was an ignorant person. That's what it used to be in a dictionary.
Person.
If you looked up nigger, the first definition was like negro, a Latin term for black.
Yeah.
The second term was like an ignorant person, right?
Yeah.
If you Google the word nigga right now and look up its definition, it is a contemptuous phrase to a black person or a dark-skinned person. Which means the word no longer even means ignorant person. It means black person.
So wasn't it back then, like, if you was on the plantation, like, you come here, nigger?
Yeah.
And
that's
the thing.
That's the thing. They were ignorant. They couldn't read or write back then.
Hold on. But this the thing. With that definition, it also said it was the 1990s.
It said that the word nigger started in the 90s.
Come on, bro. The word nigger been around since they brung our ancestors over here on a boat. Like, what are we talking about?
Facts. So is that a flag or flaw? In the word nigga in the dictionary.
A flag. They're trying to erase the
giant red
definition
flag.
of it.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
It's like, so now is a white person wrong for calling you a nigger? Because it's a contemptuous phrase describing a black person or a dark-skinned person.
Not no action, just the color.
It's a noun.
Oh,
it's
shit.
a thing.
Now it's a noun.
It's a thing.
Yo, Vanessa.
Oh, Nessa be lost every week, but I appreciate you for tapping in, though.
I definitely appreciate you for tapping
in here.
So for them to call you a nigga, are you acting like one? What do they consider you acting like a nigga?
Now it's
a contemptuous black person.
Now
you just gotta be dark skinned to get called a nigga.
Now it's confused. I'm confused.
So you used to call a black person.
So who made that definition up?
So going back, we're not gonna go back to that. We're not
Let's start there. Who made that definition?
It literally. So niggas came from the ancient times. Honestly, niggas. It was pronounced different. N-E-G-U-S. N-U-G. Yeah, some shit like that. It was like niggas, and black gods were actually considered niggas. It was just said different, and throughout the time, the word and the meaning has changed. Right.
Yeah.
So it evolutionized where white people started making a derogatory term.
But bro, before we get there, who the fuck made this new definition up?
Oh, it's I would say in the 1900s, like they said, or because it used to mean white people. I mean, it used to be ignorant person.
So let me ask you this: did a group of niggas sit down with a book and wrote this new definition?
Oh no, it's in the dictionary. I just Googled it before we started. I looked up the definition.
So who wrote it? Some white guy or a white council made it up?
That shit crazy.
This is the thing.
We got to look up who made Webster.
This is the thing.
You know white people
motherfuckers make shit apply to them so much. That would not fucking bother me because that's something that the white community going to use. That don't hold no vibration to change our frequency or our mind.
They said it evolutionized in the white
let them motherfuckers, and I'm not racist or anything like that. Let them motherfuckers revolutionize that shit and work with that word.
Nigger in the white language means N-word. That's what it said. It said in the white something, it means N-word.
Let me tell you something. Motherfuckers is doing all they can to try to keep shit down because motherfuckers is raising up.
Right.
Catching on to shit. So every little new thing that you can do to try to like keep a motherfucker down, they're going to try to do it.
Casey Larry said that ain't that's not even what it means for
So he was going to break down I guarantee you he's going to break down the ancient God, John. And I probably can. I got to rewatch the video because I watched it and I was high. But I definitely understood what he was saying. It's some ancient God shit, bro. Like the black gods used to be called niggas back in the day, bro. It was like niggas or niggas or some shit.
N-E-G-A-S or some shit like
that. Renee Bryan said it was negos, not pronounced negos. Yeah, it was negos. Yep. So I did just watch that. So I'm following you, Renee Bryan. I'm definitely following you.
Hey yo, man, share the live, man. Y'all know
share the live. Hey, what's your topic though?
But which one was I?
We voted.
All right, so shout out to Lioness Williams and black-owned writers. I just thought this was a specific or not even peculiar post, but
you said peculiar.
I thought it was significant. I thought it was significant because the connotation behind it, right? Please get your own view of a person because people be lying, hating, and hurt, right? And that's absolutely true. But my question to the chat, right? My question to the chat is, how do you handle a situation like that? Like, say you have people that I guess, say something about you or a rumor or start a rumor about you, and then people start to move on it instead of bringing it to you. They just start moving on it like it was true to begin with.
Bro, I
Like,
say
for
fuck
example,
'em. Niggas thought I was gay for about 6 months after that Lano shit went on. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I say fuck them, gang. Cause like,
don't say that to a degree, cause you was turning up on motherfuckers.
you will
at the
crash
bar
out, and that's what I was about to say.
a couple
You will
times.
crash out if you let it control you, bro. That's exactly what I was getting at. That whole weekend, I let that shit control me. I was outside with a gun and everything. I couldn't wait to see a nigga who played with me on the internet. Listen, you can't, bro. I damn near crashed out multiple times. I found myself checking a nigga a year later after that shit happened. I never seen him in person until a year later, and I said something to him. I was on his ass.
Then
Why
he
was
said,
the
it was
crash
like,
out
damn, bro,
was
that shit
real?
old as fuck.
That's what he
He
said, bro. I was bidding, bro. We was playing. I said, bro, stop playing with me, bro. You know me
Yeah.
my whole life. Stop playing with me,
But
bro.
let me ask you this: did the bitches go anywhere, bro?
No.
They went. They got more.
They
More
got
came,
more.
right?
They
So
want
shut the fuck up, nigga.
Don't crash
Like,
out. That's my advice to y'all. If somebody has a perception of you,
Yeah.
you have to let them have it. You have to let them have it, bro. Because you will drive yourself crazy. You will crash out.
It depends.
What do you mean?
They say for men, right? Gay shit and rat shit, you gotta clear
You
up.
gotta check that immediately.
So it's
But you just
double-edged
said-
sword.
Don't let it be what
No,
it
but
is.
see, saying it and thinking it is two different things. I'm gonna check you if you say it, because it's a respect
So
thing.
how the fuck you know if somebody thinking about it? You gonna walk past a motherfucker and you be like, I think this nigga
No,
thinking
but
I'm a
no,
rat.
what I'm saying is like, okay, so say this person, a friend or somebody, a business acquaintance or something, right? All of a sudden y'all doing business, then all of a sudden out of nowhere they stop.
I heard you was
fucking
a
with
shady businessman.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you find out like maybe 6 months down the line or a year later, this is why I stopped doing business with you because I heard XYZ. Instead of coming to me and being like, well, I heard this thing about you, but because of your character, I'm giving you an opportunity to like.
Don't even do no
you make 'em
opportunity
pay.
because first of all, you ain't making nobody pay shit. Because first off, you weak. The universe moved your ass out the way for me. If you fucking with me,
Right.
you gotta automatically know like this
Who
shit
I
is
am.
solid and
Right,
who I am.
who I am.
If you gotta second guess who the fuck I am, I don't
That
need you
says
in my
it all.
circle.
Yeah.
You just saving me future problems and shit. It might
Facts.
hurt in the beginning on some shit, but I promise you, bro, the shit gonna hurt a lot later. If you get into a solid business contract and this motherfucker get the second guessing that shit, then
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean,
fuck them.
think about us, bro. If I got a question, if you
them.
gonna ride
No,
for
I
me
feel
or
you.
not,
I feel
Bro,
you.
that casket got one spot.
that's it. If I
And
got
the
a question,
coochie you came out was one, just you, bro.
if I got a
Right.
question,
Fuck
if
these
you gonna tell
motherfuckers
me
if they ain't
about,
fucking with you.
if I got a question you if you gonna tell me or not, I don't need to be fucking with you.
No, if
feel
you
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
second guess about me, bro.
If you gonna second guess anything when it comes to me, you don't need to be messing
Go
with
about
me.
your fucking
You know what I'm
business.
saying? Like, bro, if one of my actual friends had called me and said, bro, is this shit true? Bro, we wouldn't have been friends no more. I swear, bro.
I'd have been like, I think so.
Hey, yo, you stupid as son.
If
If one of my, if one of my friends, just think about if a dude come up to you and say, I heard you ratted. Like, what, bro? You don't know who I am as a person, gang? Like,
I might ask a few questions on
I
that
think
shit.
that's my biggest thing is like, yo, if you know my character
Mm-hmm.
and you move weird after hearing something weird like that,
that's their way of not wanting to fuck with you to
yeah,
begin
you
with, bro.
showing me what it is.
They just don't
like,
got the heart to tell you they don't want to fuck
Yeah,
with
they
you.
had to find an alternative way to
Yeah.
kind of let your ass go.
Renee Bryan said, LOL, but my issue is if you know me and someone says something, why they feel so comfortable saying it to you?
Because you
And
gave off
you
that
ain't
vibe.
correct them.
And you ain't correct them.
Because what they call misery loves company. So your vibe gave off or some energy gave off that you don't really fuck with this motherfucker either. And they sensed the shit, so they got to talking with your ass and pulled the shit out and was like, oh, you don't fuck with this motherfucker neither. And that's how they got the pairing the shit against your ass.
Thanks.
People sense shit.
Moray, appreciate you for tapping in.
Motherfuckers
Moray,
can
what's
start
happening?
acting
Thank you for
stupid if they
tapping in.
want.
Renee Bryan said, but if I know myself, I don't let that shit bother me. Just remember, every time my name is mentioned, it's free publicity. No, facts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fuck y'all talking about? I'm logging off, grandma and mama.
Yeah, better than sell horns poking Pikachu.
Who said that?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Is that one person you said?
Yeah. Hey, yo,
Who is
Vanessa,
that?
bro. You don't know Vanessa, bro? It's Honey Daughter. Vanessa's Honey Daughter, bro. I grew up with them, bro. I just don't know. Somewhere along the line, her soul got lost.
Did she get slipped in Mickey or
Like,
something?
I had to it, bro. Dejana Gaines, you appreciate you for tapping in. She said, what's the topic? the topic is like pretty much ignorant black people. What's good, y'all? Did y'all see my YN and UNC basketball tournament? See. Hey, Moray, see?
We just talked about that.
This is somebody promoting the YN brand right here. This is what we're seeing right here. She is promoting the YN brand.
Hey, no, to be fair, yeah, I saw it. I definitely saw it. Yo, send a flyer and we'll share it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But definitely.
Why you say my name? Why you say my first name every time, dude? Because that's what your tag say, Dejana Gaines you. The fuck?
Don't be mentioning her name like the fuck wrong with you.
She said I'm late. Yeah, you're late, Moray. Go ahead and grab that collection plate. Drop a star in there or something.
Ta-dang.
Hey, so what was my other thing I had? My question that I had.
So what?
I seen the comment. I was reading.
If someone does do this, right? Is that a red flag or is that
a flag or flaw?
A flag or flaw?
That's a flag.
I think it's a flag.
I think it's a little bit of both. Cause like you did yourself.
That's a fucking flag. You know what you was doing from the fucking beginning.
He likes to play devil's advocate.
I feel like you did yourself I feel like you did yourself an injustice though. You know, like you kind of fucked yourself over.
Yeah, that's a flag.
Yeah.
I think it's a flag.
You're right. It's
that's
a flag.
A fucking flag.
For sure. It's a flag.
Definitely. Hey, Keek is not letting up on this nigga.
She said I tagged you. She said I tagged y'all in my post.
What he talking about? He full of shit.
She said I tagged y'all in my post.
Ooh.
Moray.
That's good, Jordan.
In her basketball, her YN versus UNC game.
All right.
That sideline gonna be full of glickies and switchies and shit. I had a love question. What was my love question?
Ain't got no
my
game.
question is the thing. Just answer yours and then mine will go off of that.
Oh, she said YN is Young Neff.
I like the way you threw that.
Yo, salute to the Young Neffs. Oh, she said YN. So ain't it YN versus UNC?
Yeah.
So Young
Neff
Neffs
versus
UNC. Oh, okay. Salute. I like it.
What was my question that I had?
I forgot.
That's why I should have put it in there.
I got another question.
Oh, what?
Should love be easy?
No.
I didn't think so either.
Should love be easy?
Because if it's easy, then you just motherfuckers just riding your coattail. They there for survival purposes.
Should love be easy? I mean, I'm sure we would all want it to be easy.
Right? I think that's
the idea. I don't think it's easy at all though, because when you love someone,
hard time to see if he
love just all around is just not easy. Because okay, cool, I love you, right? So the flip side of it is, all right, if I love you, I wouldn't put you in like situations or whatever. That would make it easier for you on that end. But there's always a flip side to the coin is, all right, love is vulnerability to a point. You know what I mean? Yeah. I gotta make myself vulnerable to even be in love with you. You know what I'm saying?
It's not vulnerable.
It's like love is just
yourself available.
Right, but when you're making yourself available, you're vulnerable now because I'm used to not being available.
You could be available and not vulnerable. You could be available and stern. You could be available and vulnerable. Mm-hmm. You could be available and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Focused. You could be available and emotionally. It's so many ways that you could be available.
Right, like, and I think that's why it's not easy though, because it's layers.
Next time y'all chilling with a bitch, and she just in there, walking there acting like you all stressed out. Damn, man, I'm fucking hungry, yo. And sit there.
And see if she get up and cook.
See if that bitch get the fuck up and cook. If she don't get the fuck up and cook,
you're done in this town.
You're done in this town.
You're done.
Fuck her and then tell her you gotta go.
Is that a flag or flaw?
Fuck her.
Is that a flag or flaw?
It's a flag. Let me tell you something.
Is that a flag or flaw? It's a flag. It's a red flag. If she ain't.
That's a black flag, nigga. That's a demon flag.
That's a demon flag.
A woman is meant to nurture and to read men. If this motherfucker still sit there and or either rolling up or acting like she tired too, just get what you can get out of her and go on.
Get the hell on.
But if a motherfucker really fuck with you, and I'm fucking hungry, but have a little attitude with it to really see if she feel uncomfortable, and she get the fuck up, and you hearing shit sizzle in the kitchen and shit.
Hey,
you got one.
Ladies,
you got you one. Keep her around.
Ladies, red flag me, cause soon as you get the text on my phone talking about I sure am hungry, I sure didn't bring my lunch to work. That shit done.
Try that one.
Yeah.
Act like you out somewhere. or you at work and you should be like, damn, babe, like I forgot my lunch.
Yo, that is the weak ass game that these young girls be trying to run nowadays.
Run
like,
it the fuck back.
Hey, yo, I went to work and I left.
You know, lunch to work.
It's crazy.
I went to work and left my lunch money.
Now y'all in a space of trying to find a wife.
Yeah.
You niggas ain't getting no younger than this.
Facts.
So you trying to find and scout out a wife.
I'm looking for peace.
And a wife.
And a wife.
You feel what I'm saying? Or just like if y'all just chilling or something like that, and she just naturally go down on you. You shouldn't have to ask for that.
Right.
She should naturally just do the shit because she enjoyed doing it to you.
Slapstick should just automatically go to the mouth.
You know what I'm saying? Because when men love you, they naturally spend their money on you. You don't have to ask for shit.
You ain't got to ask for shit.
So a woman shouldn't have to feel forced to do shit to you.
Understand, though, that if a nigga ain't, man, understand what that man is going through. Because, like, I don't always have to be paying $300 for your fucking hair. I don't always I got bills hard. And shit. I got bills and shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Y'all niggas got it hard.
Like, understand them up.
Hey, Dina, thank you for tapping in. Dina said love shouldn't be hard.
Love shouldn't be hard. Why shouldn't it be hard? You just gonna say it shouldn't be hard and leave it there? Why shouldn't it be hard? I feel like if it's not hard, it's not nothing work. I feel like love takes effort.
It's not worth it.
Woman, she said, woman is not put on earth to be
another mom to their man. Once again, you're supposed to just have the qualities of our mom.
It depends on what man you willing to deal with.
There are certain base standards of a woman, and a nurturing quality is one of them. And I think that's what women get mistaken for. We want a mom. No, we don't want a fucking mom. We want you to be nurturing. We want you to care if we hungry, motherfucker.
Just the thing. Okay, so Act Like Rastic, he owns this corporation and shit like that, and you are into some shit like you do shit for the youth and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just coming and I'm just, you trying to talk to me. I have to visually read you. Facts. And mentally read you to see what type of man you are and how to take care of you.
Facts.
You're not the type that I gotta do too much for as far as like business shit. He's looking for a business partner. You're more looking for a companion on an emotional standpoint. They rule with money. So you got to kind of figure out what type of man that you're dealing with.
Right.
So this type of man, he don't really deal with his emotions. You're in that type of business to where snakes every day. You just want a beautiful eye candy on your shoulder and shit. You rule with money. You pay with money. You don't deal with emotions.
Thanks.
Then you have another man that's more into the community or whatever he's in. He's more emotional. He wants a wife, a homebody. You deal with, a different type of love angle. Women all the time try to use this tactic for this type of nigga.
Yeah, and it don't work.
And it don't work.
Yeah.
So if you really fucking with someone the way you fucking with them, you will read them honestly if you're really trying to pursue them.
Facts.
That goes into too many niggas sitting here saying, oh, this bitch just trying to use me, or this bitch ain't shit, da-da-da, because you got all the same tactic shit for a different nigga every
Facts.
time.
Using the same shit.
The same shit.
No, that's a fact.
And you see him in the comments.
You see him in the comments.
She said the B word and then said
you gotta block her, man.
Well, I said the B word?
No, Shorty Vanessa in the comments said bitch and then said hallelujah in the same sentence.
Oh.
She said the B word and then said hallelujah. You gotta block her, man. Hey, Renee Bryan said women get tired of keep catering to the wrong men. That's because y'all using them same old tricks with every man.
Who said that?
Renee Bryant.
All right.
Hold on. Boss us up, Aldina. Alberdina? Damn, I said Aldina. I'm sorry. Alberdina sent us 200 stars. Appreciate you. She said love shouldn't be hard.
This is a safe space.
She said love shouldn't be hard because if I got to fight for your love, I don't want it then. So
you got to fight to a degree because people tired a little bit.
Sharia said that's toxic love. Why should it be hard? There's things that happen, but overall, it should be easy. You understand your partner. People don't actually date anymore. Just be fucking and then y'all together. That be y'all problem. Y'all make it hard on yourself.
Let's go back to
I think that ideology is in a perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world. Because you always can look at it from different angles and different perspectives. So I might love you and do everything that I'm supposed to do as a person that love you, right? But then there's going to come a time, even with your family, I might have to give you tough love. That's still hard. You know what I'm saying? It might be a situation where I love you enough to not make you go through this, but I also love you not to put that burden on you. So like we could be talking about a mother not caring about their child, and then how do you say that to the child? It's difficult. You know what I'm saying?
If you're dealing with someone and they can take the soft love but not the hard love, then they're immature and they're stunting your growth.
Right.
Cause all right, so I had to start back because Renee said something very important. She said, women get tired of keep catering to the wrong man, right? When you hear that comment, I'm gonna ask one at a time so that way it can kind of be heard. What do you hear when she say that?
Wait, say that again.
Renee said women get tired of keep catering to the wrong man. What do you hear when she say that?
I think
as a man standpoint,
a lack of accountability is what I hear.
From which side?
The woman.
Okay.
That's what I think. Because you need to at some point you need to start having precursor questions.
Just give me like, okay, accountability and what else before you get to explain the shit. Accountability and what else?
What you mean?
Is that the only thing that you hear when she say that?
I see a deflection.
Accountability.
I hear scorn. I hear scarred. I hear like we've been down this road too many times. I don't know.
What's the positive do you hear in that?
The positive is she's taking a chance.
Okay, what else? That's it?
She's applying herself, because if she's sick of giving it to the wrong man, this means you've been giving it out. Just the man ain't been appreciating it.
Okay, and what do you hear?
I hear somebody that's been through something with multiple people that she's kind of exhausted with the options that she's given. But I also do hear a lack of accountability, because a lot of time, a lack of accountability, hurt, and determination.
Now, if Renee is still in the comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to put your answer on what that meant. Because this is how we going to really differentiate assumption.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we don't never find what we finding, because you gave your opinion already.
Mm-hmm.
That could have potentially been your soulmate or your side. You feel what I'm saying? So I would just want to hear what she say real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Renee.
If she comments.
Yeah, I feel like my comment might not make sense what I was typing so fast. Where Dejana comment at? Dejana said, learning to love someone the way they need to be loved on can cause you to self-reflect and work on things that you thought was okay.
I was getting there
to behave like that.
What's her name? Albertina?
Yeah,
I was getting there. I was about to get there. She said it before I did.
That is hard to accept, but to change those ways for your partner is real love for real. What's she say? Albertina, she attract them type of men.
All right, what'd she say, bro?
She said a lot of men love bomb and pretend to be someone they are not. How is that lack of accountability? Can I?
Go ahead. I was gonna get her, but go ahead.
Get the fuck up. Hold on, stop real quick. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, this is not the let's defend women thing. You gotta attack.
You have to attack the situation. His ass. You say anything crazy,
you have to attack the situation.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
So look, this is why I feel like it's lack of accountability, because exactly what they said, like she attracts them types and things like that. We are very capable of reading red flags and we ignore them, so therefore that falls upon you. Right. When this guy is pretending to be something, there's something there that's telling you who he is, but you're ignoring it. Right. There's something there that's telling you, this might not be it. You know what I'm saying? But you're ignoring it because he might be sexy to you, or the nigga got whatever, and you know what I'm saying? So you're ignoring it. So therefore it is still your fault. Yes, they probably are love bombing or whatever they're doing, right? But you have to still be able to discern and like be like, my boundaries is this, and this is what I don't deal with. And then when they do that, you gotta bust around, move around. Like, it's still an accountability thing. When you become hurt, it's because you allowed yourself to become hurt.
Is this happening before or after the coochie's been given up? It's a real question.
That's a good question.
As a woman,
that's a good question.
I need to know that.
But it's still
your senses come back after the coochie been gave up.
You funny as fuck. You funny as fuck. After that cooch going out, your senses come back.
Hey, bro, after you get the patting down here, you get the hey.
Your motherfucking brain come back.
Hey, get the gun.
You don't got no fucking sense.
Hey, get the gun.
Hey.
This motherfucker that came in my house and robbed me.
Caitlin Renner said,
as soon as your coochie is snatched, bro, everything just comes
Caitlin.
down and senses just fucking snap back.
Caitlin Renner said, very true, Rasted. Renee Bryan said, it's not all on either side. Yup, I fell for it. And as they say, yeah, I may have a type, but unless I have grown up or known you for years, it seems the men that are left around all pretending to be something they are not. That's cap.
All right, okay, y'all done? So this is what it is. You gave your power away. That's it. You gave your power away.
The power's in the cooch?
That too.
I was asking.
The
I was
first
wondering.
the first part you gave was, because even though I ain't seen a fucking movie yet, Sinners yet.
Sinners, you still
I
ain't
ain't
seen
seen that shit
that's
yet.
crazy.
But this is the thing though, I seen some trailers so I can speak on this part. These motherfuckers had to ask permission.
Yeah.
You gave your fucking permission away, assuming a character.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, that's the first power you gave away. All right? One or two things. When a nigga's sitting there playing this little character shit, it's either one or two things. One, he either locked the fuck in with somebody else. Mm-hmm. Two, he's not available because he got his own shit going on. Or three, you are more than what he expects, and he is not financially stable at that moment to take care of the type of woman that you are.
That's facts.
So
ain't nothing, or he wants some coochie.
I run into that a lot. So I finally realized that I run into a lot of women who's out of my league.
When women get a sniff of a nigga that they really like or a man that they like, all senses go the fuck out of the window,
They don't
bro.
care about standards no more.
No, you have to stay 10 toes down when you meet someone. So that's what accountability mean. Your ass gave your fucking power and your permission away.
So can I tell you what I think accountability is? Who's to say that man's the problem? Who's to say that you weren't for him? Who's to say that you don't fit into his criteria of what I want to be in a relationship with?
That is a thing. That is a thing.
So instead of just putting it off on a man, which is why I said accountability, because you're deflecting it onto the man, when what if you weren't holding up your fucking end as a woman?
I still just need to know, was it giving up before or after?
You feel
and I
what I'm
can
saying?
really answer the question for real.
Dina said, yo, cousins just call me Dina.
Hey, listen, I've been calling you Dina. I don't know. I already knew not to call you Albertina. Like, I don't know what's up with me.
Every time I hear that, I think of Funky Cole Medina. That's every time I hear that shit.
You ain't shit.
Hey, Renee, it's not all on their side either. Yep, I fell for it. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I took out of it. Like, Sharia said, no, you have to. Oh, she said, you have to. There was no in there. My bad.
He adding words and
yeah.
shit.
Sharia said, you have to learn your partner. No perfect relationship exists, but saying it has to be hard means there's a disconnect somewhere in between that hasn't been resolved. It's enough hard things in life. You guys are misrepresenting the build of a relationship with a person versus we got to go through it all the time. What?
You attract what you put out was what you attract.
Man,
so
I ain't reading that long ass paragraph. No, I'm just playing.
Dina said, don't forget her. Where her shit at? Where Dina shit at? I love talking about this type of stuff. I am the survivor of being hurt of love. So how was you hurt on love? Did that man do you wrong?
Hey, let me tell you something. If you loved yourself, you ain't even be going through half of the shit you going through. And I had to learn at the hard.
That's a fact, yo.
If I love myself, half of the niggas or people or places
You wouldn't even
and
be
things
fazed by
wouldn't
them.
even be or I wouldn't never even entertain the shit from the beginning because I love myself too much to put myself in that position.
That's true.
Your coochie can be tingling off the motherfucking bone. Don't give this nigga permission to come in the house.
But
it
you
don't
know
even have
what?
to be the house. I'm
But
just talking about mentally.
Ladies, don't get misconstrued either. That pussy don't run things. With me, that pussy runs nothing. I will cut your ass off without you fucking sucking or ducking. I will cut your ass
Where
off.
are these little clips and shit that I
You got that pussy is not.
Fuck out of here,
I
nigga.
promise you, man. Ask
Fuck outta
ask
here.
how many women.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ask how many women I done blocked, right? Who hate me now because I done blocked them before they gave up the
So
pussy.
let me ask you this, bro. Your name is still the Coochie Bandit. Don't think because I haven't been here a long time, your name still ain't
I've
that.
been definitely keeping the Coochie Bandit name alive.
You've been keep it alive. I fuck with you, bro.
Listen.
Let me tell you something. And for him to say that, all the fucking stories I heard of their shit being snatched from in between their legs is fucking crazy. So for you to sit there, shut your ass up. So for you to sit there and act like I'm not fazed by no coochie, this don't bother me.
You want to know why?
Cat,
because
bro.
once again, I got
was out here
no,
stealing it.
because I got the name the Coochie Bandit, bro, because of women who failed to take accountability that they were voluntarily giving their goodies up, bro. I didn't have to jump through hula hoops or Cheerios to get it. You threw it at me. All I did was have Randy Moss hands and catch it. That's it.
You put a few.
He said Randy
Nigga,
Moss
you put the
hands.
gloves on. You knew what you was
nothing.
playing.
I was catching everything. I was catching everything. They was throwing it. I was catching it. Listen, but
You had a few masks on. Quit fucking
You put it
capping,
inside.
nigga.
Hey, she said you had a few masks on.
so ladies, what
As soon
y'all?
as he got the coochie, he got to the car. He said,
Wait, do it again. What did he do? So he got to the
got
car.
back in the car and shut the door.
You know how I'm gonna prove her wrong? You know how I'm gonna prove you wrong? And she knows this, bro. She knows this. This how I'm gonna prove her wrong. Do you know I lost my fucking dream girl? Because of this nut ass dude right here? Is this nut ass dude right here?
Hey,
Let me tell you.
Tell her what happened.
Yo, this is no lie, chat. I meet a woman on the fucking highway.
Hey,
thanks
chat.
to Kiki.
Hey, chat.
I meet a woman.
It wasn't my fault,
was this
man.
nigga fault.
Wait.
Accountability, chat.
Let me tell you.
Bro, check him out. Tell him how I did it. Like,
I
looked up at bro.
I meet this woman on the highway.
me?
Me and Kiki ride on the highway. It was some bad shit driving next to us, bro. I wanted her. I didn't know how to shoot. We doing 80 miles an hour down the highway.
Right.
Do you know Kiki pulls up next to her on some like, hey, roll your window down. She's crying. My brother said you. Bro, fast forward months later. Keith does what he's supposed to do. I court the young lady. I treat her nice. Yeah. I bring her from Pittsburgh to the city.
Yeah.
Do you know I had a conversation with this nigga on the phone in front of her, just like this?
Accountability, chat.
Do you know she cut me off? She said, the way I just heard you talk about women and the way that you just talk to your friend about a woman and the fact that they call you the Coochie Bandit, I don't like it. I'm good.
Now listen to this though.
I'm talking about a church.
Stop real quick. Did he know you was in front of her?
No, she was right there. Knew she was right there.
Hold on. This is the accountability.
You know what conversation we was having?
This is what I want to.
Oh, somebody just did me like this. She was on some fuck
why-
shit.
but-
He knew he was there. He was right there.
I was about to get there. I was about to get there. Nigga, now we about to take accountability, nigga.
I'm giving my man.
Now I'm about to beat your ass.
I'm giving my man.
You know how hard it was to be on that highway and get that bitch? And you sitting there playing and shit?
I'm giving my man's words of encouragement,
Nigga, I was
right?
hanging out the window for this nigga.
I'm giving my man's words
You
of
was playing and
encouragement,
shit.
bro.
The bass was bouncing. I'm sitting there like, man, that's a...
Hey,
fucking
he told
playing
me.
and
He
shit.
told me you got her. Boy.
No
He was
bullshit.
Like, man, she bagged shorty.
I'm giving my man's words of encouragement. He's telling me how he just got dead wrong, how
You did
something
that,
just
bro.
happened. I
You
say,
fucked
bro,
up.
fuck these bitches, bro.
You sitting with your dream girl, bro.
You a man, bro. Fuck her. Nigga, stand on your 2 feet. I'm
But you
building my mans up.
You sitting with your
Do you
dream
know
girl,
she
bro.
cut me off for that?
Ooh, that was some good...
She said
that was so good.
But I said that to say this.
Yo,
I said that to say this.
hold up.
Ladies, she kept her power.
Show the fuck... Ooh,
She
yeah, see?
kept her fucking power,
She
yo.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I said all of that. She said, nigga, you are not the type of man. She said, listen, I was cool with you being in the streets. I was cool with you having a street background. She said, because I've never dealt with a man in the streets before. But I was willing to overlook that because you are a sweetheart. She said, but the way you just talk to your friend about women and the way that you want to demean women and degrade women on your podcast and then they call you the Coochie Bandit? Bro, she said, I can't. And left me alone.
And then that's the thing. He ain't never gonna forget that bitch on his
I still
deathbed.
don't.
Ever. Hey,
You ain't
Hey,
never gonna
Hey, her
forget her.
SMV was through the roof, bro.
He ain't never gonna forget
now
her.
all I do is just, I just send her a like on the
All
gram.
he do-
Oh, we out with 705.
Yeah, we out.
Uh,
Hey, listen, real quick though, before we did, right? So main man, right?
Flag or flaw?
You see how hurt he is? That's the
Flag.
type of power that
Nigga,
us
that's
women
a
have.
flag.
I would say it's a flaw because I'm gonna never do it again.
That was a flag. You knew you
That
was
was a
sitting
flag,
with her.
nigga.
That was dumb, bro.
I was trying to be a
I'm
friend.
Get your ass
Hey.
as soon as we get out.
Now, do y'all see the accountability that I'm trying to hold, man, too? You see how he tried to put that on me?
That was your fault.
First of all,
was
you
your
could
fucking fault.
have been like, bro, I'm gonna call you back.
That's all you had to say.
You didn't. You knew you was
had
sitting
been like,
next
hey,
to
bro,
her.
Hey.
That's all you had to do.
You knew you was sitting next to her. You didn't been like, hey, all right, but look,
You was too
I'm about
comfortable.
to go in on my man, but this ain't. You know what I mean?
You know
This
what
ain't
he
that-
did was
Like anything.
he assumed that.
He was gonna be able to bounce.
I thought
back
I was
from
going to,
it.
bro.
He
No,
thought.
he assumed that it wasn't that type of party. You didn't think that she was that strong.
Yeah.
Yo.
She,
And-
yes, you did,
and-
because
I
you would have
did.
never.
I
And
did.
he
You
didn't think
assumed.
she was that intellectually
I didn't
to
think
be
she was
like,
sound.
yo, if you talk to your
I
man like that,
love-
we gonna put that on together
Just
and be
imagine
like,
the shit you
what you gonna do
motherfuckers
to
say
me?
when I ain't around.
Come on, bro.
And listen, man, that was the one that got away.
And you know what? I'm so glad that you really just demonstrated that, because that's exactly what the fuck I was just trying to
Yeah.
tell all these women in here. That's how much power you
She had
hold.
power because she was like, nigga, I'm cool on you. And really stood on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, shouts out to you if you out there. This was a couple years ago, but I know you still watching us. Streets T, we around.
Hey, he sound like he want that to creep back in.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
I
we
hope
out
you
of
don't
here,
get
man. Love those who
Damn.
love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Until next time, world.
She was like, "With your dumb ass."
I was so sick. And she didn't play no game. She flat out told me, like, yo, I'm cool on you. That way I just seen you do
Hey,
that.
she might have had another.
Man.
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 Keep, go ahead.
Man.
Hey,
We
you
outta
ever
here,
saw that one meme to where he was acting like he was on FaceTime with his grandma and he was still on the camera like this?
Hey, yo. Until next time, world.
Until next time. Y'all know the vibes, man. We love y'all, man. Team Rastic, we win in division. Without you guys, there's no me. You guys are the real MP. Listen, man, Nick's gonna even the series out tonight, man. Hey, all y'all, I don't know, follow me, do some wild shit. But listen, if we win tonight, man, so it's up and it's stuck.
Y'all are crazy.
Spilling up the gossip, got the mind locked in. From God Creek jungles to the grind and sin. Good vibes, hate crimes, and the messy splits. Street T podcast, we uncovering bits.
Mic check, real talk, ain't no filter, friend. Truth bomb, street tales, the saga won't end. Every shade of life, we sipping tea, real steep, discussing the highs, the lows, the secrets we keep.